Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Market Mates Live with Decode with Knighton, the podcast where the stock market becomes less of a maze and more of a story. I'm Arjun, with me as always, the woman who finds patterns in chaos, Mira.
And Arjun, who somehow manages to make even numbers sound like poetry. Well, today was one of those sessions, full of whispers, hints, and surprises.
Nifty opened at 25,514, teased a high at 25,549, slipped to 25,424, and finally settled at 25,476, down 46 points, not a collapse, just a cautious shuffle.
Bank Nifty mirrored the mood, opening at 57,200, closing at 57,214, a modest 43-point dip. But the devil, as they say, is in the details.
Now the big picture. Globally, a bit of fog. U.S. markets were mixed overnight, Europe managed a faint smile, and Asia was split. Hong Kong weak, Tokyo and Shanghai steady. Back home, pre-earnings nerves and profit-taking weighed on sentiment. Yet the rupee firmed up slightly to 85.67 against the dollar, offering a silver lining.
What's fascinating is how domestic investors showed up. While foreign institutional investors tiptoed in with just 77 crore of net buys, domestic institutions boldly grabbed 921 crore worth of stocks. Retail investors? Still enthusiastic.
Ha 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 ha. Classic India. When the world hesitates, we dig in.
The heroes today? Shriram Finance, Bajaj Finance, Coal India, buzzing with volumes and energy. Meanwhile, HCL Tech, Hindalco, and Tata Steel took a breather, weighed down by sectoral worries.
Let's zoom in on 4 names today and really paint their story. Let's start with Canara Bank. Trading near 114 rupees, Canara Bank remains that dependable workhorse. Loan growth is healthy, deposits are steady. Support at 113.5, resistance at 115.5. A realistic target? 116 in the next 2 weeks. The July 114 call is priced sensibly, delta moderate, time decay manageable, a nice vehicle for patient traders.
Force Motors, our quiet beast. Trading near 15,500, this stock is driven by strong demand for its rugged utility vehicles and a positive auto cycle. Support at 15,000, resistance at 16,000, with 17,000 as a possible milestone if the stars align. The July 15,000 call has a healthy delta around 0.6, and premium isn't overly inflated. Good for those with conviction.
RBL Bank, the dark horse. Closing near 260, it's been galloping on improved asset quality and steady institutional buying. Target? 270 seems within reach soon. July 260 call sits, with moderate premium, decent IV, and theta in check. A balanced bet.
Here's one more from our listeners list. Mazagon Dock, a shipbuilder sailing strong at around 2,200 rupees, supported by a robust order book and government defense spending. Support sits at 2,150, and if the tailwinds persist, 2,350 could be on the horizon. July 2,200 call is slightly ITM, with delta favoring bulls and implied volatility still reasonable.
Beyond these, MRF keeps defying gravity. Hindalco and HCL Tech may soon find a floor, and midcaps like BHL, Hudco, IFCI, Vodafone Idea, and RVNL continue to sparkle, bolstered by institutional flows and even promoter buying in some cases.
Traders, remember? The midcap magic comes with higher beta, so adjust your sales accordingly.
For option traders, ATM calls on our highlighted names still offer value if you're nimble, but beware of rising implied volatility eating into your profits. Look for delta above 0.5, monitor theta decay as expiry nears, and keep stop losses tight.
And don't ignore puts. If support levels crack tomorrow, those ATM or slightly OTM puts will be your safety net. As we speak, U.S. futures are flat, Asia looks mixed, and Europe has eked out modest gains. Nothing too alarming, but nothing to ignite fireworks either.
Now tomorrow is Thursday, the weekly options expiry day, and that often means volatility spikes. So here are some tips for all you traders gearing up for battle.
First, keep an eye on the support and resistance zones we mentioned. Nifty between 25,400 and 25,600. Bank Nifty between 56,800 and 57,300.
Sectors to watch? Financials and autos remain promising. Among stocks, Force Motors and RBL Bank still have legs for intraday opportunities, given their recent momentum and healthy order books.
In the F&O segment, Canara Bank's July 114 call and RBL Bank's July 260 call look especially attractive for expiry plays. Good liquidity, sensible premiums, and momentum backing them. For the cautious, Mazagon Dock's slightly ITM call also provides a nice balance between risk and reward.
And for hedging or quick downside trades, if things sour, puts on HCL Tech or Hindalco, Ishuyuwashram, Nalsco, both showing weakness, could deliver.
One final tip. Watch open interest build up through the day, especially after noon. That's often where the smart money reveals its hand.
So, to wrap up, tomorrow may be choppier, but also full of opportunities if you're disciplined. Domestic buyers are still active, mid-caps are lively, and expiry day always rewards the prepared. Options traders, stay sharp, respect the Greeks, and know when to fold and when to hold.
And if you're smiling at the end of the day, you've already won.
That's all from MarketMates Live. If you enjoyed this episode and want more insights like these, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, MarketMates India, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a beat. Though there is no hurry, and you may do it whenever you have time for it.
Yeah, you reminded me last time and I missed it. This time let me subscribe to this channel right away.
Great, and a quick reminder, everything we shared today is for educational purposes only. The stock market carries risks, and you should always consult your SEBI-registered financial advisor before making decisions. We're not responsible for any gains or losses. Your money, your call.
Trade smart, stay nimble, and join us tomorrow as we decode another day on Dalal Street. Spread knowledge, spread happiness. Good night. See you soon. Happy learning.